Good day, Prof. Jacqueline. I am Chair Jane Obuscagan, and today I am going to present to you my marketing plan, which is an AI-powered courier company which I called Panpic. So, pandemic changes the lifestyle of individuals in terms of global setting, engaging on a virtual approach. So, this led certain companies to rise and offer swift and hassle-free services for the people during the crisis. The usual interest led businessmen to focus on food delivery and grocery services based businesses. So this particularly observed and is applied in big cities, substantial towns where financial income is non-differential to citywide setting. However, how about those residents residing on first-class municipalities and or provinces? So this seeded our interest, imposing a theorized ideology of applying the norm in such a focus-based limited market for a substantial basis in accordance of availability of services, supply, and even the capacitance of a said market. So we then realized that in necessity-based type of business as needs and necessity of current prime focus and current distinction, food and grocery delivery, even errand services proved the sole demand in today's current market pitch as it portrays benefaction of security, avoidance of situational concern like COVID virus infection, and the essence of consistent, reliable system for transaction proceedings. So, rise of AI tech can be valuable and labor diminishing in data assisted business as it may employ huge benefit of heated primary acquainted provior. It allows primary market to have awareness and control of their very own product for obtaining a much more data structuration in a sense of having the ability to monitor market buying pattern. So with this opportunity, we are harnessing the probability usage of said approach into our system upon interest and dependability. That's why Panpic has born. So next slide. So now let's talk about the Panpic. So since the Panpic is a courier company with its status label offers session-proof class of business as it imposes four financial stream system where profit courses are obtained in a structured approach for economic acquisition, which this knowingly possession action starter or PAC, the database trade or the AI, the stamps, and the fourth is franchise royalty fee. By this being said, it is justified stability and capacitance to grow for further time span as it does offer forward services from food to furniture. It is highly believed that the targeted market are vast majority and liquid. Budgeting towards business varies depending on initial ceiling costs in terms of value offered and labor demands as negotiation on development is subject in this field of interest. So the problem seen in our situation right now that needs to be addressed is the growing needs of food and grocery delivery services in residents residing on a first class municipalities and or provinces. So that is the reason why Panpic or the food and grocery delivery, even errand services proves the sole demands in today's current market pitch as it pertains a benefaction of not just the security and the essence of situation concerns just like virus infections, but also the essence of consistent reliable system for transactional proceedings. So to address this problem, Panpic is here for hassle-free and cashless payments for our customers, proposing prevention of disease and sufficient way of paying goods. So we offer delivery and or pickup service for people of Mindanao, preferably Davao City area. We provide mobility service towards far-fetched locations for local businessmen or businesswomen in a given area. We give affordable and exciting offers to our users expands drastically by extracting shareholders with affordable semi-franchise fee. We also gain partnership with known companies to draw interest on local business shops, and we also help auto or cab drivers by offering them the opportunity of being a Panpick driver. So now let's talk about the product and services that Panpick offers. So Panpick serves as an arbitrator between the company and the customer. So this will also benefit certain local shops by advertising their product on our domain. So initially, Panpick showcases massive scale grocery, hardware, Tupperware, machinery, furniture distribution services, the marketplace shops, pickups, and pickups. So the said services are non-scenario based, but also a business that will last even without a pandemic occurrence. So enabling assured profit for a long-term clients. So this slide will be about the market of the Panpick. So Panpick have 5 types of customers. First is called the bargain hunters. These are the individuals that are commonly known to find best offers and spend for a reasonable price. The second one is called the impulsive shoppers. They are the type of client that visits the domain out of interest and need. Third one will be called the brand loyalist. It's called the brand loyalist. These particular customer have standards towards the quality and the manufacturer of the product. And the fourth one is customer of the Panpick is called the need-based customers. Clearly, these customer purchase product by the reason of usage and the essentiality. The fifth one are the data brokers. One of those are Axiom, Experian, Epsilon, CoreLogic, DataLogix, Intellius, PQ, Exactis, and Recorded Future. So let's proceed to the next slide. So the main target of collaboration is focused on food and retail giants wherein fast food businesses including Jollibee, McDo, KFC, Mang Inasal, retails like Gaisano Malls, SM, Robinsons, Mercury Drug, TGP, Generica Rose Pharmacy, also include errand services namely bills, payment, pickup, forwarding. Panpick boasts in the capacitance of flexibility in allowing giants and our local merchants to overture their very own products to be offered, imposing marketable status and classified as quality driven. So next slide will be about the competitors. So in terms of food and grocery and pickup, there are wide range of competitors in terms of this field of focus. But in a scale of stature, there are known companies namely Food Panda, Grab Food, and Maxim and TokTok. But existing and to be established food delivery businesses will be considered. Considerations of listed competitors are in the acquisition of influence and established reputation background. So next slide. So the main target of collaboration is focused on food and retail giants wherein fast food businesses including Jollibee, McDo, KFC, Mang Inasal, retails like Gaisano Malls, SM, Robinsons, Mercury Drug, TGP, Generica Rose Pharmacy, also include errand services namely bills, payment, pickup. So as you can see in Panpick screen, these are the 4 capacitance of flexibility and competitors of the giants and local. These are their base delivery rate. So Food Panda their very own products rate. Food Panda's rate is 39 pesos for the first and 1.5 kilometer. Quality driven. And Grab Food, they have 39 pesos for the first 1 kilometer. And Maxim, the rate is 45 for the first 1 kilometer. And for the TokTok, the rate is 75 for the first 4 kilometer. So as you observed, Maxim is way more expensive than those 3 companies. So let's take a look at the availability status of those companies. In terms of substantial wares and or in local accession, there is none. In terms of distant point site, maximizing 10 kilometer or non-citywide point, food and grocery and pickup. There is also non-availability status. And in terms of substantial wares and or in local accession, there is also non-availability status of goods. So let's slide. So now let's take a look at the strength, weaknesses, and opportunities, threats of Panpik. So the Panpik strength includes extensive offers of services. It is innovative. Marketing function is AI or artificial intelligence, integrated, contemporary, promotional strategies, structured four-way, revenue strategies, technology, leverage or online based, low cost, low price, wide range of coverage, allied to famous brands, increase brand recognition. However, aside from having strength, Panpik have also weaknesses. So these are those: the potential for legal disputes, the federal and state regulations, loss of complete brand control, since Panpik have franchise. So one of the opportunities of Panpik is market expansion, increase of market expansion, personalization of services through the data gathered, the technology innovations, increase in customer loyalty, programs, Panpik have also programs, its customer and expansion. The threats of Panpik includes change in economical condition and increase of potential competitors. Next slide. So now let's talk about the offerings of Panpik. So nowadays, market has evolved to its greater heights and transitioned to much more interesting and flexible strategy to acquire profit. Most of the competitors position their fixed price integration, wherein Panpik developed an evolutionary marketing function called SCI, or the Scarce Customary Item, that enables artists, inventors, infrequent items, and even limited stock supply to be purchased by the customer for a reasonable price. So acquirers will be granted with the certificate and a developer sign on it. We believe that there is an untapped market for this field and strongly hope that mass media will be intrigued by this concept. So this will integrate a movement for certain artists to be recognized and appreciated to illustrate their skills and passion. For the mass media, pricing costs will have a starting point, and Panpik will have an online live auction for legitimacy purposes. By the end of auction program, Panpik then will be acquiring share for 20% of the auction price and 30% for the auctioneer. So Panpik also conquered the food delivery field because of its affordability when it comes to charges by it. Panpik also acquire orders from the far-fetched market where competitors do not have the capability to perform, and even if they are able to, certain competitors can't compete due to the price gap. So Panpik will also have the services to forward heavy items such as furniture, heavy appliances, gas tanks. Although there is existing foundation, Panpik will be conquering this field due to the affordability and the machinery. So in this field, price rate will be considered in two things. First is the distance. Charge will be 12 pesos per kilometer, and weight charge will be 4.4 pesos per weight if item exceeds minimum weight. So the length will charge 0.73 cents per exceeding length required, and exceeding charges will be labeled as service charge. So the business is not just all about moving the goods and or foods to the target market, but also utilizing the data and imposing secured profit stream in terms of capacitance, stability, and proof-based income acquisition. For a simple understanding, business income can be obtained in an independent income as the product of the business or not the service but the franchise itself. We then instigated Possession Access Charter, or the PAC, for benefit of two channels, the franchises to franchisors, as this system works as advantage of both. So this can be understood that franchisors provide authority usage of provision for equipment handling and day-by-day operational integration, such as apps, devices, machines, accounts, and even system platforms. It also benefits franchises for limited financial charge rather than settling franchise fee in expensive cost. Data patterns on purchasing, economics, and target advertising behavioral and demographical are most company seek to purchase in order to have a critical grasp of customer science. So these companies who buy data are known as data brokers. Publicly identified are Axiom, Datalogic, Intelius, PQ, Exactix, and Recorded Future Codes. So it has been believed that business can be much more online foot traffic when services are reasonable and expanded, and this strategic approach solely believed benefits the business profit acquisition as assets. So let's take a look at the pricing plan of the Panpic. So this is a daily and monthly basis of gas usage, base cost, and POV standpoints. The estimated occurrence and expectancy rate is included. So this computation is based within the cost per kilometer, basing the cheapest gasoline price ranging from 2016 to 2021 year span. So the basis is 21.3 liters or 100 kilometer, given kilometer is equals to 8 to 10 liters or 21.3. The circuit kilometer is equals to 100. So the formula is liter times kilometer divided by constant kilometer. So 21.3 times 8 divided by 100. So 21.3 times 8 is equals to 170.4 divided by 100 is 1.7704, and then 21.3 times 10 divided by 10 is 2.4. Therefore, in 8 to 10 kilometer ranges from 1.704 liter to 2.13 liters estimated gas usage, assuming that the price of the gasoline per liter is 50.300 in Philippine peso. Then if 8 to 10 kilometer ranges from 1.704 liter to 2.13 liter estimated gas usage, then 50.300 times 50.300 pesos times 1.704 liters is equals to 85.7112, and 50.300 pesos times 2.13 liter is equals to 107.139. So the expected expenses will range from 85.7112 pesos to 107.139 pesos in each automobile for 8 to 10 kilometers. So the daily trip will vary between 3 to 5 times a day depending on how many orders is placed. Base cost of gasoline will be 257.1336 to 428.556 and 312.4117 to 513.695. Marginal cost or monthly will with probability occurrence or marginal base is equals to 58%. So 257.1336 plus 428.556 equals to 685.68.6896 divided by 2 is equals to 342.8445 times 30 is equals to 10,285.344, and then the 312.14.417 plus 535.695 is equals to 848. When we calculated that, it will come to 848.112 divided by 2 is equals to 224.05. If we multiply that in 30 in a month, this will be 12,721.68. So the monthly gasoline cost will expected to be 10,285.344 to 12,721.68 with the expected rate of 58.503. In drivers' favorable standpoint, a survey is conducted. We asked 10 drivers if what will be their payment for a daily basis if they are about to accept our program. So gather the specific numbers: 280, 305, 315, 307, 320, 310, 325, 330, 329, and 300. Therefore, basing from their favorable standpoint, the expected marginal price of 1 to 2 drivers will be 3,121. If we divided that in 10 is equals to 312.1 equals closing point will be 310. So this concluded that the base cost of work contract that is also favorable from driver's standpoint is 319 is equals to 939, 9,390 and 12,600. So 398 to 419 pesos a day with the supplied gas allowance. With a minimum delivery quantity from 30 to 45 per day is equals to 900 to 1,350. This will result in 15,940 divided by 30 is equals to 17.71. And then 50,940 divided by 45 is equals to 11.80. The capital cost for 10 deliveries in a 3 marketing schedule will be 17.71 minus 11.80 is equals to 14.75, which are the marginal costs. So the price can be dependent in 5 aspects. Base price is equals to 14.755. Ideology is equals to 15%. Service is equals to 15%. Contact is equals to 12%. And proximate adversary is equals to 20%. So base price or the aspect independent. Base price or ad is equals to 14.755 multiplied at 62% is equals to 9.1481 and 23.9031. Closing figure will be 25 pesos per 1,000 CBM and 8 to 10 kilometer delivery. So the expected income is 25 pesos for 10 delivery quantity is equals to 250. And then 3 span mark schedule per day is equals to 750. For monthly sale, there will be 22,500. And for the deduction cost will be 15,940. This by said that the net profit per month will be 6,560 with the expectancy rate of 79.29% appearance. In 5 drivers, expected net profit per month will be 56,800 pesos. So 22,500 times 5 is equal to 112,500 minus 500 minus 59,700, or which is the 5 drivers is equals to 52,800 minus 4,000, or for the admin, 1 admin is equals to 56,800 pesos. So in Panpic's promotional plan, there are 3 promotional plan the Panpic will launch the plan. So these are the social media platforms, banner boards, and proposal letters. In social media platform, we will initiate to build a YouTube channel for our drivers towards their daily life being a Panpic driver. The gains of each driver will be given by the company acquiring 7% of the gain, and the content creator will be acquiring 15% for a total of 22% for the editor's salary. Videos will be done with high resolution quality to showcase their lifestyle evidently. Second is the banner boards. This will be placed on top of each cab's ceiling to enable passerby and even mass of community to be informed of our services. Third one is the proposal letters. So we will submit proposal letters to attain partnership towards big and known companies. However, with and without partnership share, we are still gaining profit based on customers' preference. We exceed in terms of sales as the most affordable delivery and logistic company in a field of price range. So this will be attracting small shops to join our platform and earn much more money from far-fetched areas. However, we will be acquiring 29% from their monthly profit. The acquired profit from each shop will be used on our platform called Panpix Stamps. So let's talk about Panpix Stamps. Panpix Stamps will enable holders to gain financial earnings just by investing in our company. The gained monthly fees will reflect to our app when customers buy shares and holdings from our company. For example, Panpix Stamps is equals to 42,000 per month. So the share acquirer will be buying as stamps according for the Panpix needs. Customers will pay 60,000 for expenses of 5 drivers. So this will be 59,700 on a month, and remaining 300 pesos will be used to make a subscription card for the holder to withdraw company stamp holdings. The company will give them 30%. Panpix will give them 30% for 6 months. For example, 60,000 is times 0.30 is equals to 18,000. They will receive 108,000 after 6 months. Company will separate 9,000 pesos of its profit for 6 months for the share of holder. So the expenses of 5 drivers in 6 months is 358,200 with the gas expenses. By acquiring a holder, this will lead the company to save 54,000 for each 6 months. If the company have 12 holders, so 720,000, that will means the company will save 648,000 for salary expenses. So the graph is here. We can see the graph on the right, in the right side. So this will be the graph will look like. So now let's take a look at our budget. So initial cost, we'll have planning, recruitment, software, hardware, and launching. Research and planning, between planning and recruitment, research and development. The initial cost is research and development, and between recruitment and services, initial cost is branding. In between software and hardware, the initial cost adjustment and modification, and between the hardware and launching, the initial cost is the financial reserve. Variable cost will be look like this under the initial cost. January, February, March up to December, 12 month is listed here in the variable cost. So in initial cost includes planning, research and development, staff recruitment, branding, software adjustment and modification, hardware, financial reserve and launching. In planning, the initial cost will be 80,000. Research and development will be 200,000. Staff recruitment 30,000. The initial cost of branding will be 1,500,000. The initial cost of software will be 3 million. The initial cost of adjustment and modification will be cost 2 million. Hardware will cost 5 million. Financial reserve will cost 20 million. And the launching will cost 100. The launching of the Panpix will cost 150,000. So the variable cost or the monthly expectancy includes cybersecurity, maintenance, update, and under promotions there is social media site and advertisement. The cybersecurity will cost 30,000 monthly. Expectancy and maintenance will cost 15,000 monthly. Expectancy and the updates will cost 20,000 in monthly basis. And under the promotions, social media site will cost 2,500,000 monthly expectancy, and advertisement will cost, and monthly expectancy will be 5 million pesos. So that's really a huge amount of money we're talking here in the budgeting, the budget of this project or the Panpic launching and everything. So, in conclusion, unable to accomplish these plans, like most other businesses, perseverance, consistency, and actions is needed to make the Panpic services successful. In establishing an official relation to the chosen allied companies, where Panpic will integrate its function, which cause is to benefit both sides in terms of profit and mutual objectives, brand recognition, and to establish reliability to the market. It is also important to reach mutual agreement and settlement to the franchisees in order to cover any contingency and good relations, since the brand's reputation is entrusted to them. The market is also imperative to the success of the business development. Thus, the focus should be the center of the market's interest and needs to gain returns such as trust and to have long-term relationship with the target market. So finally, Panpic is entirely feasible to fulfill the objectives outlined in this paper with the assistance of investors and stakeholders. So I hope this company will address more problems in the succeeding years, and of course this will hope to launch to be able to address those problems. So if you're interested in investing in our company, feel free to contact me on Facebook. Name is Jane Obuscagan. If you think this plan have an ability to encompass the and compete to the other competitors. Thank you so much for listening, and have a nice day.